Hey guys, back in the basement for another sports recap show. Guys, we got a historical event that happened the other day. First things first, let me say congratulations to Derrick Rose on his retirement from the NBA. Man, look, I don't know if you guys know anything about Derrick Rose. I even really remember him too much. I remember Derrick Rose. I remember watching him at Memphis. You know what I'm saying? That's what I first got hip to him when he played for the University of Memphis under Coach John Calipari. So I got to watch him all season, man. I was in Amber. I didn't realize he was 6'3", but yeah, he's 6'3". I thought he, well, of course, look compared to other people, he looked like he's about 6 foot, 6'1", maybe. But he's 6'3". I didn't realize that. But Derrick Rose was a great player in the NBA, especially his first 8 years when he's playing with the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? That's when he really turned it on. But like I said, I remember him when he played for the University of Memphis. Man, that guy was a monster, man. He was unstoppable. They couldn't do nothing with him. He only played 1 year in college, and he came during a time where you had to at least play 1 year in college. Now, of course, there was some controversy around him, right? Where he was supposedly didn't take his SAT. You know what I'm saying? NCAA did investigate the situation, and of course, Memphis was on probation due to that. But before all of that happened, I just remember his run in the NCAA tournament when they played against the Kansas Jayhawks in the championship game where they ended up losing. Now, had a chance to win. Unfortunately, they didn't because of certain things that happened during the game, like him missing free throws, and it was other people missing free throws. That whole season, they had issues with shooting free throws that whole season. But I just remember how he always attacked the rim, man. He was that type of player that attacked the rim. Even in college, he attacked the rim. And guess what, guys? He played point guard. It wasn't like he's playing a two guard or he was a small forward out there doing that. He was a point guard attacking the rim like that. And I love that about him. I love the way he attacked the rim, how aggressive he was towards the rim, how he could score at the drop of a dime if need to. That's just the way he was. That's just the way he played. And he played to me seemed like throughout his career. Now, it seemed like once he got hurt, he wasn't as aggressive as he was to the rim, but yet he had his moments where he was aggressive. He wasn't like it was seemed like every play he was aggressive prior to his ACL injury. Because in I think it was 2012, he tore his ACL when he was playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean the Philadelphia 76ers, my fault, I'm sorry. When he's playing against the Philadelphia 76ers in the NBA playoffs in 2012. He tore his ACL. Now, of course, by then he was probably about 4 to 5 years in his career. And he was just known as that type of player. He was aggressive, And I think that's what really helped him win the MVP when he did. You know what I'm saying? It was like unheard of for point guards to win the NBA most valuable player in regular season. It just wasn't a common thing. I mean, I can only think of a few that did, right? Another one was Allen Iverson, but Derrick Rose was one. You know what I'm saying? Won the MVP in 2011. Man, the guy was unstoppable. You're talking about a guy who was a NBA All-Star 3 years straight. Made first team All NBA team in 2011, Rookie of the Year in 2009, All NBA Rookie First Team in 2009. These are just some of the highlights of his career. You know what I'm saying? When he got drafted in 2008, he was that guy. I'm talking about coming in for the NBA. He was that guy. He was number one overall pick in the 2028. I mean, in 2008 for the Chicago Bulls. And when he got there, he didn't disappoint. Like I said, he attacked the rim. So, just like I said yesterday, just recently retired. I just want to congratulate the young blood, man. he gave me a lot of memories because I was a Chicago Bulls fan. So I really enjoyed watching him play. I really enjoyed getting to see him play for them years that he did play from 2008 all the way up to 2016 for the Bulls. I hated that the Bulls made the decision to let him go because I felt like he had way more years to go. It's just unfortunate. Like I said, when he tore his ACL, kind of, I don't know, he didn't attack the rim like he did on a consistent basis as much. Now, maybe because in the back of his mind, he didn't want to get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? When you go through an injury like that, it weighs heavy on your mind. Even if you're about a couple years, you know, being from that injury, it still weighs heavy on your mind. So, I don't know if that was the case why he stopped being that aggressive towards the rim. I don't know. But one thing I do know is I enjoy watching Derrick Rose play, even in his latter years when he kind of developed a jump shot, develop a more perimeter shooter, really develop his game. He was still good. He was a veteran in the game. I like the way when I would see him, coach up young players that he was playing with, man, really helped them out. If you check out a couple articles I've seen where some heartfelt messages. One was was from Thibodeau, who sent out a heartfelt message. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose sent out a heartfelt message to his hometown, Chicago, and the Bulls on the opportunity. And so, that's great to see. That's great to see when you see a player showing a level of appreciation for the opportunities that they get and a level of appreciation they get. 15 years is a long time to be playing in the NBA. 15 years is a long time to be playing in the NBA. A lot of guys don't make it that long. But he was one of the good ones that did make it. And I can't see one day him being in the Hall of Fame, in the Basketball Hall of Fame one day. He has that type of career where he does deserve the opportunity of playing in or getting in to the NBA Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? So throughout his time, man, he's done a lot for the game. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot for the game. And a lot of guys that came in after him, left early prior to. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, kudos to Derrick Rose. Like I said, in his career, he averaged 17 points a game, 3 rebounds a game, and 5 assists a game. So will he get into the Hall of Fame? I think he should. I think he deserves it. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully he does, because like I said, in my opinion, he surely deserves it. So again, congratulations, Derrick Rose, and his retirement.